Cars Channel News and Review Car.
(2017) GMC Acadia All-Terrain, driven. It's been nearly a year since our Mark McNabb provided a first look at the redesign of the GMC Acadia. Now, we have driven it. Did GMC make good on its promises of better driving dynamics, technology, and efficiency? In a word, yes. Compared to the first-generation GMC Acadia, the redesigned 2017 model is slightly smaller, a lot lighter, and positively packed with the latest technology. GMC said the newly slimmed-down Acadia positioned the model better between the not-quite compact, not-quite mid-size terrain crossover and the gargantuan truck-based Yukon SUV. That strategy is coming into full view that GMC has announced the terrain will likely take on a similar diet to become smaller and lighter. The 2017 GMC Acadia All-Terrain arguably is the best iteration of the redesigned Acadia. Featuring a 3-bar horizontal grille design exclusive to the all-terrain model, this version of the Acadia also features a somewhat more monochromatic look than its SLE, SLT, and Denali sisters. It comes with black chrome accents. The tested vehicle was black and featured matte black trim along its lower edges, with the trim flowing along fender openings and under bumpers. In comparing the 2017 GMC Acadia to its predecessor, it's clear GMC put emphasis on making it appear more masculine and trim. Where the old Acadia looked tall and somewhat bulbous, the 2017 version looks slower slung and more ready for twisty roads. In comparing the 2017 GMC Acadia to its predecessor, it's clear GMC put emphasis on making it appear more masculine and trim. Partial credit for this wider appearance goes to the wide, wraparound design of the head and taillights. In truth, the 2017 Acadia is 3.5 inches narrower than the 2016 model. GMC says the 2017 Acadia is about 7 inches shorter in length, and its total height is nearly 5 inches shorter. But most importantly, GMC says the new Acadia lost more than 700 pounds for 2017. In concert, it looks a lot more chiseled and ready for action. While the smaller, lighter chassis might get the most attention from the press, the 2017 GMC Acadia's interior is where shoppers will fall in love. The test vehicle was trimmed in leather and wood, with the seats wrapped in a particularly nice brown leather that reminds one of a well-loved baseball glove. The layout of the 2017 Acadia's interior seemed better prioritized than its predecessor. In all-terrain trim, the optional third-row seat is not offered, so there was plenty of cargo space. GMC says 41.7 cubic feet behind the second row. Second row legroom did improve by a noticeable 3 inches compared to the 2016 model, while front row legroom remained at 41 inches. Much like the exterior, there are wide, wraparound elements that make the interior feel wider even though it is ever so slightly narrower, a nice visual trick. Admittedly, third row legroom for those who buy a non-all-terrain model did shrink just a bit, from 33.2 inches to 31.1. Truth be told, the third row probably isn't getting used every day by the average Acadia buyer, and if it is, it's getting used by the shortest members of the family. Seems like a good compromise in the name of making more second row legroom, where it will be valued most. Our tester's second row bench was plenty wide for 3 adults. Or, as we experienced, it was plenty for a toddler in a rear-facing child seat, a long-legged 5-year-old in a booster seat, and the mother of both children. Both the rear bench and the front buckets were well designed in another sense, too. They proved comfortable companions on the road. The interior design of the 2017 Acadia was a big improvement over its predecessor. Much like the exterior, there are wide, wraparound elements that make the interior feel wider even though it is ever so slightly narrower, a nice visual trick. Most importantly, however, it's more attractive and seems likely to age more gracefully than the previous Acadia's design. The big news for the 2017 GMC Acadia. GMC Acadia's engine room came in the form of a new 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, the first time a 4 has been offered in the Acadia. That engine makes 193 horsepower and 188 pounds-to-foot of torque and achieves an EPA fuel economy rating of 26 mpg highway in front-wheel drive guys or 25 mpg highway if equipped with all-wheel drive. That's impressive compared to the 2016 Acadia's best effort of 22 mpg. A hat tip here goes to the Hydromatic 6056-speed automatic gearbox that provides smooth shifts and a wide range. Its first couple of gears were short, to better motivate Acadia around town, while a relaxed top gear provided low RPM highway cruising. The big news for the 2017 GMC Acadia's engine room came in the form of a new 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, the first time a 4 has been offered in the Acadia. Our Acadia tester had a newly massaged version of General Motors' 3.6-liter V6. Its horsepower is up from the previous version of this engine that powered the 2016 Acadia, 310 versus 281. Torque is up, too, from 266 feet-pounds to 271. That's a lot more power than the new four-cylinder option, but the fuel economy penalty is minor. The EPA rates the 2017 Acadia all-terrain at 25 mpg highway. Why did they offer that four-cylinder, again? Oh, right, it allows GMC to sell an Acadia below the magic $30,000 mark, where the four-cylinder only SL trim starts at $29,995. If you want the V6, you have to bump up to at least the SLE2 trim, which tacks on some options and a price increase of about $4,500. Is that increase in price worth it? It's hard to say for sure, since we haven't driven the four-cylinder Acadia. But the numbers make a compelling case for the V6. In addition to its decent fuel economy that is on par with the four-cylinder, the V6 Acadia's towing prowess is much better. According to GMC, the four-cylinder is rated at an estimated 1,000 pounds towing capacity, while the V6 is able to tow an estimated 4,000 pounds. If you're going to tow your Wave Runner a few times a year, definitely get the V6. The 2017 GMC Acadia all-terrain we tested carried a base MSRP of $41,450 and was an SLT1 all-wheel drive model. It included standard equipment such as heated power exterior mirrors, deep tinted glass, projector beam headlamps with LED daytime running lights, a Bose Premium 8-speaker sound system, and leather seats with power adjustment for driver and front passenger. Tacked onto its standard equipment list, our Acadia included a few options, namely the all-terrain package, a $1,800 grouping that included 5-passenger seating, rear air vents, advanced all-wheel drive system, hill descent control, cargo management system, 20-inch aluminum wheels, and roof rails. Other optional equipment,